If you're someone who's struggling with visual snow syndrome and you'll find yourself trapped constantly monitoring and checking on your symptoms, here's how you can begin to take a step back from doing that. One of the hardest parts of visual snow syndrome isn't just the symptoms themselves, but it's how quickly it starts dominating your awareness. And it's not just that you see static or floaters, you lose your ability to just be. Normal everyday moments, like watching TV, going for a walk, or even looking at someone's face, they stop becoming just these regular experiences and they start becoming just more opportunities to check on our symptoms. Is it still there? Can I still see it in this certain lighting or against this certain background? Is it worse today than it was last week or last month? And it's not just the checking, it's the evaluation that follows, that mental narrative that sounds like, this is horrendous, I can't live like this is ruining my life, and I don't know how I'm ever going to be able to be okay again. Now, I get it, that reaction makes perfect sense and it's not your fault, but it's important to know that that kind of reaction that you have is teaching your brain something, and it teaches your brain that this is a threat, we need to keep a lookout for it. And that's how your attention starts to get stuck onto them and they become really hard to shift. So what do we do instead? Well, you don't have to like the symptom, that's not what I'm saying, and you don't have to pretend that everything is fine. But what you do need to do is start noticing when that layer of judgment and evaluation shows up and then choose not to feed it. This doesn't mean pretending that they're not there or pretending that you can't notice them. Absolutely, it's going to be really difficult to not notice them, but what we need to get better at is acknowledging their presence and then not adding the evaluation afterwards. So if we have a sentence of, the visual disturbances are here, comma, and I hate them and they're really bad and they're ruining my life, we need to work on taking out that second part of the sentence and just stopping at, these visual disturbances are here. Our goal here is to break this loop of constant checking and monitoring of them and panicking and that mental narrative that we have around our symptoms, so that eventually our brain can stop treating them like an emergency. Now, this isn't you giving up, you're just choosing not to fight something that doesn't need to be fought. And the more you practice with that, the more your brain can start letting go of these symptoms without you needing to force it away. And over time, that is how we break up our awareness of them.